Alright guys, what is going on? Before I get started on today's video, new merch is available. Please pick your new merchandise up. It's been available for about a couple of weeks, but just letting you know that it is available for sale. T-shirts, hoodies, everything else. Be a link in the description to my merchandise store. Now let's get started on the video. Alright guys, now as you all know, the cammed rim is fixed. We have the Detroit True Track conversion in. We ran into a little hiccup with when I sent the True Track out to Steve. We ran into a little hiccup of a washer. One of the washers didn't come in the kit. I don't know if it was supposed to come in the kit, so I hit up Justin Baker from Dr. Differential, Dr. Speed and Differential. I think that's how you say it. I'm gonna put a link in the description of his information. And check out his YouTube channel too. I hit him up. He sent the washer out to me almost instantly. Got it the next day. So I want to thank him very much. He saved me. I was like, I need this. We couldn't get it in by the one weekend, so I had to get it for the weekend after that, which kind of sucked. But it is what it is. The truck is up and running. It is great. It is smooth. Now there's something in the bed of that truck that is going to make this thing run like an absolute atom. Alright guys, bed of the truck, huge mod. I've been wanting this mod that I'm going to show you in a minute is what we wanted to, when I talked to Jay about getting the cam and the ported heads, he's like, to get the ported heads, he's like, you need this. And I'm going to explain to you what it is as soon as I show you. And he's like, this is going to open up more within, he's like, the ported heads alone do good with the cam, obviously. He's like, but you need something else. And alright, I'm not going to ruin it anymore. We have a new 6.4 truck intake manifold. Brand new, actually. Brand new truck intake manifold that we got actually off of eBay. And yes, this is the truck. This is for the 6.4. I'm sorry, the truck, the 6.4 Hemi truck. Now this intake manifold flows much better than my 5.7, and I actually have a port at 5.7. And my port at 5.7, as soon as I install this, guys, my port at 5.7 will be for sale. So hit me up on Instagram, Facebook, comment, whatever. Any way you can get in touch with me, email. I will be selling it. And as you see what my truck has done, the port at 5.7 is a phenomenal manifold. But because of the ported heads I have, we needed more airflow, and we are basically maxing out the 5.7 manifold. We needed much more airflow, and this thing puts out more power and more torque, and it's just perfect for what I have set up. And like I was going to go with the Edelbrock Victor 2, and I'm going to explain to you guys in a minute why I did not go with that. Like I said, this thing's brand new. Came with new 6.4 truck fuel injectors, fuel rails. It actually came with a brand new ported throttle body, which is already sold and gone actually before I even got this in today. And you just need to extend. I'll explain some things that we got to do to it when I do the install, and I'll do a first drive, and I'll show you how nasty this thing is going to be, because this thing it's going to absolutely rip. So let's talk about why I went with this. All right, guys. Well, I would go for a nice drive with you, because the truck's actually fixed, but I have a 3-year-old daughter at home, and she's inside watching cartoons. I got to keep an eye on her. I got to go in there every minute while I'm out here just to keep an eye on her. If you guys have young kids, you know how it is. So I can't go for a drive yet, and but the Ram is fixed. It is up and running, and the new manifold is in. Now, I wanted to, when I talked to Jay before, he's like, look, with the ported heads and the cam, he's like, you're going to need a new manifold. It's, he actually suggested to get the Victor 2 for me. He was like, the Victor 2 is going to put out the most power, but it's also going to rob you a little bit of bottom end. You're going to need an even even bigger converter, and possibly more gearing for the Victor 2. And I didn't want to. I want it to have the most bottom end possible. I have great top end. I have the 321 gears, great top end gears, and they already launch hard. This truck has done a 16560 on the old setup. Now, with the new setup, new rear, new QA1 shocks, the 6.4 manifold, the bigger cam, the ported heads. I'm hoping we can hit the 1.5s, and I definitely think it's possible we can hit the 1.5s. So that is one of the and the 6.4 manifold is an absolute torque monster. It's in the 6.4 trucks, and people have put these on. A lot of guys have already had these on. A lot of people have dynoed them, and they're putting out phenomenal numbers, especially with ported heads. It's absolutely, they're doing great. Now the 5.7 ported is a great manifold. It's putting, as you see what my truck did with that manifold from where it was the year before. The best I had the year before was in the 12.5s. The best I had the year after was 12.20s. Not saying that the manifold pick up my ported 5.7 all 3/10. No, I had a couple other things added in, a little bit of fuel. But if you have a ported throttle body, my ported 5.7 manifold will go phenomenal with that. Them two go hand in hand. So, you know what I'm saying? If you want to get it, please hit me up. I'm definitely willing to sell it. I need to sell it ASAP because we got other things coming too. And as soon as I sell that, more things can come for the truck that I really need. But yeah, that is the main reason we went with the 6.4 over the Edelbrock, man. And if I wanted to get a bigger converter and a bigger cam, then I probably would have went with the Edelbrock. But as of right now, as I say right now, we're sticking with this. This is right now, that manifold is probably one of the better for NA setups, especially with bigger cams and ported heads. It goes great. If you're just full bolt-ons, the ported 5.7 is great. Even, I mean, yeah, the 6.4 is also great, but it's also more money. You're going to spend more money on the 6.4 than you would the ported 5.7. It's obviously the bigger manifold. It's more air flowing, so you're going to spend more money. Then you go up. The Victor 2 is the most money. But money, you know, it's not about the money that's being spent. Obviously, I would have spent the extra little bit if I had the right setup for the Victor 2, but I do not. I had the best setup right now for the 6.4. So this Saturday, today is Wednesday. I'm doing this video. I'm hoping I can get it out today also when I'm done. This Saturday, I'm going to Steve. We're going to fab up some things and get this thing on. I already got an updated tune from Jay because it's got the truck 6.4 injectors. So on Saturday, we're going to do the install, and I will show you guys how hard this thing rips. A speedometer view, because we should have the full braking mileage by then. We got about 390 on it now. Steve's about 35 miles away. You know, and a little bit of driving I'll be doing back and forth. I'll have the full 500 braking mileage. I've been driving this thing really good. You know, a couple little baby pulls in the highway, but, you know, no hard accelerations, nothing like that. I haven't done, obviously, no digs. You can't do any of that. You just do proper braking mileage with the rear. And we're going to go from there, man. This is going to be a very exciting time. Very exciting. The only thing that sucks is no tracks are open. That is the one thing that sucks. I want to get to the track and test this out. But the best thing is no one else is running out their times and, like, you know, improving or anything like that. And we may not be able to get the great negative. I don't think we're going to get the negative DA we will this year. The negative DA in the beginning of the racing season. We're going to have to wait till the fall to get it. And once the fall comes, you know, I mean, I'm actually hoping that we can possibly break an 11 in the summer. That's with what I got planned and what we got coming. We can possibly break an 11. I'm not saying in like 3,000 DA, 100 degrees. But I'm saying, you know, 1,500, 1,600 DA, I think we could pop off an 11. And then when the fall comes, we can really get in the 11s because we got more mods coming, guys. So stay tuned. A lot of things are coming. And I'm going to show you guys everything. But that's what we got. We got a lot of things coming. The 6.4 manifold, this Saturday, it will be on. Install video will be up. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get it up on Saturday. I'm going to try and get it up Saturday. If not, I'll have the install video on Sunday. I will show you guys how to do that. And that'll be all. There's a lot of 392 SRT 392 manifold videos on cars, but this is for trucks. You know what I mean? So I'm hoping to have, you know, maybe have the first install video of that going on, and we'll see, man. This is it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. This truck is a whole new animal from last year. Last year our 1220 that we could have. I know we could have got 12.1, possibly a 12.0. You know what I mean? Like I said, we were spinning in that 1220. We ran 1220s 3 times. We were spinning, and we weren't even fully maxed out. So we're going to drop some weight on this thing too. You'll see you'll know what I mean by that. We're dropping some weight on it very, very soon, and we're going to have this bitch up and running. I mean, it's up and running now, but we're going to have it up and running in no time. I want to go for a drive with you guys, but like I said, you know, we're supposed to be quarantined right now, and I got a kid inside, so that's what it is. So hope you guys enjoyed the content. If you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. We got big things coming, big races coming, big mods coming, lots of awesome stuff. And subscribe to the channel, and I'll talk to you guys on the next one. Peace.